Okay.
Boy.
Well, I literally just hit start. That gives me time to go over this. So, um,
Okay. All right, I'm back. Should be good.
okie dokie. So we're starting with you at the carousel.
All right.
As you're basically fresh off the heels of the Dragonfly rides, uh, you are coming around the corner. You even probably saw the others sort of starting their gondola trip around as you were above.
Right. Okay.
And as you approach, a procession of wooden unicorns stands motionless on a circular wooden platform. Fairgoers clamber onto the unicorns' backs, and a female centaur sets the ride in motion. The unicorns
Okay.
shake their manes and creak to life, cantering around the carousel to the delight of the riders. And a ride will says that it costs 1 ticket punch.
Yeah, I'll get my ticket punched.
Oh, and here is the art. Her name is Diana Cloppington.
Cloppington. Okay, that is not what I have imagined.
Remember, everyone here is wearing, just as a little recap,
Yeah,
everyone has wings.
I know, but still, I don't know. It's much more. I don't know. It's just not what I was expecting as a centaur. But
Yep.
fine.
She seems to be greeting patrons with a jovial sense. But what's your passive insight?
Let's see,
That picture does not look jovial at all.
No, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she's greeting them with jokes, like canned humor, and she's being polite and nice to everyone. But the art, as you can probably tell, yeah. What's your passive?
It used to be like at the bottom of my skills. Where do I see it now?
Oh, actually, that's a good point. We're using the new sheets. Let me open it on my end.
Oh, there it is. 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. You do easily detect the sadness behind her eyes.
Oh, there you have it.
And I'm assuming you have a higher passive perception than that, though. Just so I know going forward.
It's the same.
Oh, it's the same. Okay, well, that's going to be fun. Anyway. Do you approach for a ride?
I do approach a ride, but I ask what's wrong.
Let's see. She says, well, first, the children, much to their delight, it pains me to correct them, but I have to keep reminding them that I'm not a centaur. I'm just a human that made a bad deal.
Oh. What kind of, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of deal was that?
She sits and kind of has like a painful longing to tell you something. Almost, the words seem to be bubbling to her mouth, followed by a bit of sap that seems to gum up her lips. And as she wipes it away, the frustration takes hold once more.
He's not allowed to talk about it. Okay.
And she nods knowingly, or she nods, basically signaling that you're correct on this.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
She tells you, you must speak to the unicorns, but to earn their trust, you need to learn all 8 of their names. And she gives you a clay pot of gold paint and some paintbrushes. She says that she can close the carousel for a short time while it undergoes some essential repairs, if you'd like to attempt.
To repair?
Basically, she's going to shut down the ride for a little bit, so that she can.
So I can
Basically,
ask the
unicorns in quotes.
So I can talk to the unicorns.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, that would be cool. I would like to do that.
Okay. So she doesn't punch her card yet, and instead, these the carousel's 8 unicorns are like in pairs. So like all 8 of these wooden carved unicorns has a name tag on its bridle. Some of the names are legible, but some of the name tags are worn and indecipherable.
I guess I collect all the ones that are decipherable first, if that's possible.
First, let me double check to make sure, because this is part of the part I was reading and I need to make sure I'm getting it right.
Right, yes.
Okay, so the first pair, one of them is clearly legible as fortune, but the only legible letter on the other one, of the 4, you could tell that 4 letters were here, but only the first letter, B, is legible.
Oh, since I have a toy unicorn with me, I'm gonna have it out while I'm on the carousel.
Oh, you're going to be consulting it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this. And then for the second pair, so the first pair, one says fortune and the other 4 letters starts with a B. The second pair, fall, one says fall, but the more outward one, so the one that to the left says PR with room for 3 more letters.
Okay, so slow down here. The first pair, one was named Fortune, and the second one was named what? What could I make out?
You could make out that it's a 4-letter word and starts with B.
Starts with B.
For beta.
Oh, it is beta.
Oh no, that is beta, but like no. It's I'm trying to, because it's, I'm trying to think of the phonetic alphabet.
Okay.
Boston.
B is in beta. B is in beta. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So 4 letters. B is in beta.
And then the other, the first. Okay, so the first one you had on the first one, and the other one had letters missing. However, this time it's reversed. The second one's name tag is full. It says fall, but the first name tag only says PR with space for 3 more letters.
PR and then space for 3 more letters?
Correct.
And the second one's name was Fall. Okay.
Kurt's probably wiggling in his chair right now over these. I think he's probably got it.
He probably does. This was the wrong person.
I know. That's why I'm delighted at this. This is so good.
Picked the wrong person. I'm retarded when it comes to this stuff.
This is going to be great. So
was purposely not listening, so I wouldn't be.
Oh, perfect. You know what? That's great. That's great. You know what? That's fine. So here's the third pair. The first name tag is complete. It says stone.
Stone.
The second name tag is a 4-letter word, but only the first and last letters are legible. M, and then ends with an S.
So it's 4 letters, and it's an M, begins with M, ends with S.
Correct.
Okay.
And then the fourth pair.
Fourth pair, okay.
The first name tag says Stitch.
Oh boy.
But the second name tag it's a 4-letter name. And the second to last letter is N.
Another 4-letter name and the second to last?
Correct.
So the third is N.
Correct.
Okay. Dang. Okay. Let me go to the first pair, I guess. Let me go to the
Okay.
first pair.
Okay.
So I ask Fortune what the other one's name is.
The carousel ride sits silently.
Just sit silently. Well,
It's made of
I'll talk.
wood. It's
I'll talk to my little toy unicorn and see what he thinks.
okay. Roll me. Okay, as you're discussing with your um unicorn,
Yes.
a maybe it's an errant thought, maybe it's tangential thinking, but the thought of the god, and I want to make sure I get this right, but this may be helpful for you. I want to make sure I get the spelling correct. Oh, nope, that is some random. Okay, good, because nerds would have my. There we go, yeah. For some reason, thoughts of Timora flash in your head.
Okay.
The god of luck. Roll religion.
Roll religion. A -1, surprisingly for me. I rolled a 19. Wow.
You remember
Which is a
the
natural 20.
yeah, well that's perfect because you remember an incantation by her clergy. Fortune favors the bold.
Okay. So bold is the second one's name?
And oh. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so far you don't get any feedback, but you haven't gotten any negative feedback.
I'll take it. So these first two pairs are clearly invested into crypto. Let's see. Go to the second pair. PR and then 3 more letters fall. Man. PR. I'll set the toy unicorn on top of the first one, the PR one,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna like, hey, what do you think this guy's name is? Like, he's because I can't figure this out.
Hmm.
Like maybe
I
the
would
third
say
one's.
oh,
Go ahead.
you can try another one for now, maybe.
I was gonna say maybe the third pair, like the second one's name is Moss. I have no idea. Stone and Moss. I don't know. I don't know.
That could be an answer. This is almost as entertaining as watching Pierce walk into every single ghost possession.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah. This is really like, dude, word games are not my forte at
Oh
all.
man, this is gonna be a great campaign.
Oh, dude. If you put me in the word games, it could be the whole session. PR. Okay, so moss. I'm gonna give some moss for that one. I have no idea. That's the only thing that came to mind. Stitch. The first thing that came to mind was Lilo, but clearly not it. And the only letter I have for the fourth pair is the second to last letters in.
Correct.
Oh my god. Could be anything.
Do you consult your unicorn?
I will consult the unicorn. Go back to the second pair. Consult the unicorn.
Well, I would say that when you consult the unicorn, you sit there and you reflect and you look back into your first two guesses and you feel a bit haughty, confident even.
Confident and haughty, like pride before the fall. Oh my god. Okay.
I will say the module typically assumes you're going to come here as a group, so I'm
Right,
trying
yeah.
to meet it halfway here.
Yeah. I gotcha. Stone, moss. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually right. Fortune, bold, pride, fall, stone. What else could it be? I'm sure there's a million other things it could be. But moss doesn't make sense to me.
He's turned into Dr. Seuss.
Yeah. It's MS with two letters in between it.
Oh my god, he's still rhyming almost.
Oh my god. I don't do it on purpose.
And you're just getting over being sick too, so this is practically cruelty.
Yeah, it's like my brain waves aren't fully operational yet.
Maybe the fourth one might have a clue.
So I'm gonna just keep moss in there. Stitch. It's Stitch. I mean, what the heck? Fortune, bold, pride, fall, stone. Stone.
I would say the fourth one, with your character in particular, you think back. Give me a history check with advantage. With advantage,
With advantage. Okay, this is gonna be
because this is tied to your backstory.
double natural ones.
That's good enough. Because it's
okay.
it's good enough.
It says the one on the right tire still.
Huh. You recall a saying to something that you heard from your childhood. A stitch in something saves a number, and you can't remember what.
Man,
It's on the tip of your tongue at this point.
I've never even heard that saying before. Like in real life, I've never.
In real life, it is a saying.
Yeah, I know. I believe you, but a stitch in something saves a number. I'm gonna say, I don't know. Can't get this one, Mr. Bright. I can't get it.
Do you consult the unicorn?
I do. I call him Mr. Bright.
Roll. Oh, it is Mr. Bright. Okay, well then, give me a D20 Bright check.
D20 Bright check. All right. Let's see.
Roll above a 10 or above.
7.
The only
Bright
thing
can do
you
that.
can, the only thing you get from consulting Mr. Bright is to not be concerned about the middle word. Just think about that number.
A stitch in something saves a number.
And it rhymes. 2 missing words.
The 2 missing words rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
So an invested little pixie chimes in, holding a mug.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So the second word, or is it the words rhyme in the saying?
It's a nursery rhyme, and
So stitch
Stitch
and
is not the
blank.
thing that rhymes. No,
Stitch and
is not
blank.
the thing that rhymes.
Blank rhymes with number.
Yeah.
Or okay. Bro,
This is fun.
you did. The last guy you wanted to do this. Or maybe the first. I don't know.
Well, considering that the other scene's going to have 3 people in it, we got to make sure there's enough content for 1 to go 3.
Yeah, go. Okay. Rhymes with number, but the second to last letter is N.
It's 4 letters long.
It's 4 letters long. What the heck?
If you have to write them out,
Dude, I literally have nothing.
try writing out numbers. It probably won't take too long.
Oh. Well, that's what I was doing. I was like,
In
but
fact,
what?
it will take a very specific number of words to get there.
Oh my god. Four letters. There's 2 in front of it and 1 behind it. The
Correct.
the third letter is an N.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, this is good. Yeah, Diana Cloppington's kind of like just looks into the flap. Are you okay?
Don't tell me it's 9.
Oh, you've got it.
Oh, it can't be 9.
Well, in fact, since you got them all right, I'll give you a free ride on the attraction. And
A stitch in 9 saves a number.
a stitch in time saves 9.
Oh,
Yeah,
a
it's
stitch
like
in
a
time
rhyme.
saves 9. Oh, okay. I thought it was actually number. And I was deeply confused.
Okay, well, as you're sitting there in a bewilderment, let me double check one tiny thing about. Good thing the story tracker is really useful. I want to make sure I'm getting it right because it's going to give you something very useful now that we've put you through the ringer.
Yeah.
You are now going to be aware that
My intelligence is 8. Probably in real life.
I mean you cannot tie or untie magical rope, so that tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will. All right, as you're going through and the ride begins its undulation and oompapa calliope music, several things telepathically enter your mind.
Oh boy.
You see a visage of a I have to send it to you in a DM, but like the image of a woman appears in your mind. You remember her from your childhood even. This elderly crone with a horrible, horrible ticking noise. And let me get her art, and I'm going to send it to you. You recall her taking, or not taking, but you recall her having your precious lost item.
Oh boy.
Oh, here, that's why I was having trouble finding it. I'm looking for the named NPCs, but I'm sitting in the unnamed ones, and I'm thinking, like, why isn't it anywhere?
Done that.
There we go. Okay, I need to copy this image, and I'm going to send it to you. So you see an image of this, this crone basically on a rocking horse of all things. Where are you? There you are.
I was gonna message you.
Yeah, no, since I'm in streamer mode, everything's just the first letter.
What a creepy old hag, dude.
Yeah, let's see. You learn that her lair is a dead, hollowed out tree in the Sylvan Forest. One that you recall playing pranks in with the other children to get back at her. And in attempts to steal your toy back. And, let's see. However, you feel almost like an authoritative, confident voice. Almost as though it's coming from the seat you're on. Let's see. It tells you the hag you seek sleeps in a dollhouse and can't remember the first creature she sees when she wakes up.
Okay. Let me write that down.
Yep. And I'll send you a DM of these three real quick. So to recap, her name, it actually does explicitly tell you that her name there.
Yeah, I see it. Yep.
It tells you that she sleeps in a dollhouse and cannot recall the first creature she sees when she wakes up. And oh yeah, she lives in a hollowed out tree in the Sylvan Forest. But you are thanked for your assistance, and you can almost feel like Diane asks you, "Did you get any information? Did you get a good picture?"
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Then I'm glad. Thank you for I guess helping us fix up the ride. After all. Nothing, and what was it? Oh God, the term is reciprocation, after all. And she advises you that there's going to be soon a showing at the Silver Song Lake, where a merfolk lady known as Palasha will be singing. Also, my geese are going at it. So as we cut back, sorry about the delay for you three there. How are you three doing, finishing up your ride? How do you feel about your discussions with the swan?
It was enjoyable, but the end left me very confused.
That's not the right one.
I'm a little miffed getting nipped by, like, because I remember I also put the
Oh yeah, she was a little upset that you were hesitant to play along with the questions towards the end, but
Yeah.
the fact that you came around, let's see, yeah, the fact that you came around impressed upon the three of you. Gain debating talents. You have basically the feeling that you could at least debate yourselves, even on nonsensical topics, when asked. And as you approach, you notice a growing crowd around the Silversong Lake. And towards the distance, you see Dimitri approaching, looking confused but enlightened. Also, yeah, you should be able to move your tokens if you want. There you go. As you four reunite, mist gathers at the banks of the shimmering lake. Near its center, a mermaid lounges in a giant bowl, singing a glorious, haunting song that captivates spectators on the lakeshore. In response, the lake coalesces into magical sculptures that whirl around her as she performs. It costs nothing to visit the lake, as the crowd here is all here for free. And, yeah, her performance carries on. It's, again, a hauntingly beautiful song that sort of takes you all a little breathlessly, except where it not started to get interrupted. Hecklers from the crowd begin to jeer at her. Hey, who let the fish lady in here?
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's calm down.
Okay, give me a perception check.
I'm not no, +1. I did not have advantage, but I'll take the second.
I'm taking the first. I'm still taking the first one on that because you notice, as that catches your attention and you turn towards the voice, you see for a brief moment a man shift out of kind of view of most of the crowd. Briefly, oh, apparently the microwave's going off. I'll wait a moment. Briefly into that of a Kenku, before shifting into a child and ducking into some of the crowd.
Kenku? Wonder what his problem
Do I
was.
also see the Kenku jeering?
Do you roll perception? Anyone else who wants to sort of that caught anyone else's attention, you can roll perception to notice it as well.
Well, it caught my attention because this place isn't really known for its jeering, right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But you notice this as well, and you still have eyes on the child as they're. Yeah, definitely. Your eyes on the child as they begin to reel back and go, I bet she stinks like fish. And then begins to crawl under some of the other guests and work his way out.
Yeah, I'm going to chase after the kid because isn't this the Kenku that I'm after?
You certainly think it is.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and...
Do you just approach her?
Okay. I'm not going to holler at them. I'm going to approach as quietly as possible. Like, does Fifth Ed have a bit of a stealth to it? Yes, it does. I'm going to kind of be like part of the crowd, but also rushing towards the kid to grab him.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, so you're the attempt to sneak is the kid locks eyes with you, realizes it's you, and then kind of tries to scurry back towards the bank, and is kind of huddling along the sort of guarding rail. Oh, what do you do?
I'm not trying to be sneaky about it, but I am trying to grab this kid.
Okay, well, you can. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Give me a grapple as you're basically kind of pushing your way up to grab him.
Just an athletics check or something.
Yep.
11. Which means I rolled a 5.
Oh yeah, they wiggle free.
Kids are slippery, dude. Or these
Definitely.
little ones, guys.
Yeah, definitely. They wiggle free, and you hear almost like a I bet you can't do that again. As they disappear into the crowd briefly as a Kenku, and then give me a perception check to try and spot them, who they're turning into. But
Okay.
you can as well. Yeah, both of you. Okay, so Dimitri lost it, but sorry, Howard does catch on. He notices the Kenku shifting into a bugbear
Oh,
as he's working his way towards the bank and is reeling up for another insult.
All right, I'm gonna. Can I catch this guy?
that 11 was a fluke, though.
So was their roll.
Uh,
I'm gonna be real. It feels like it just barely slipped through, or like it feels like it slipped through you more out of luck than anything.
right, yeah.
You had them dead to rights, but your hand passes through what you thought was the child's arm.
I'll take that.
Maybe they're a little bit bigger than you were thought.
Actually, quick question on the perception. They're transforming a lot. Like, do they still have butterfly wings on?
Yes.
And which type of butterfly wings?
Actually, let me double check to make sure. Is that may actually change. They have butterfly wings, but it may be changing. Yeah, it does change. Okay, yeah, they're changing slightly each time.
But which color are they taking on?
They're still taking on guests
Yes.
coloration.
Interesting. Are there any fair personnel here? Like,
Currently, no. This is mostly an unmanned corner as it's a performance and the gondolas.
okay, I'm gonna go and try and grapple them as well, essentially.
Okay, you can give me a athletics to try and wrestle the bugbear. Oh boy, yeah.
Did I see who he's trying to wrestle?
Oh yeah, it looks like a bugbear.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, so people like the crowd is noticing the attempt at trying to wrestle the bugbear back.
Guy must
But-
have greased up.
Bugbear look like the one that is
No, he does
moving,
not. He does
or-
not. He looks.
Okay.
It's just a random. But yeah, just barely somehow avoids it's pretty obviously an escape for them, to be honest. But because that 4 is just not going to cut it. However, they belt out their last insult, basically saying, I heard it. Not only a human could like him. That one guy from the freaking mirror place. And, wrestles you off and begins scurrying off into the crowd, shifting into their Kenku form once again before changing into something else. Unless the other two, what are you two doing? Again, the crowd itself is actually kind of joining in on the jeering now.
Oh my god.
and the mood of the carnival begins to shift downward. What
Can
do
I try
you
and
two
follow
do?
The Kenku?
Okay.
Because I heard from Witch and Light, right, that there was a Kenku involved.
Yeah, if you want to start tracking her down,
Yeah.
you can give me an investigation check. What did the other three do? Because it looks like Palasha's song has been interrupted and she's starting to cry. In fact, she's just...
I'm gonna try and turn the crowd back in her favor. Like, I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah, could I like bless her or something? That's a touch, isn't it?
Bless is a 30-foot range, and this is quite a ways into a pot lake.
Dang it! All right. Yeah, 30 feet.
So I'm gonna cast prestidigitation, so there's like inspirational music happening behind me, and I'm gonna be like, what's wrong with you people? These people have brought us into their homes to entertain us, and look how you treat them. This poor lady is about to cry.
Yeah, as you gesturing to her, and she actually is gone. But the crowd itself is actually starting to feel ashamed for itself and is...
You should all be ashamed of yourself. Good. I hope you do feel like you look right now.
I didn't say anything. I just... Yeah, a guy walks up. Hey, what just happened? I just got here.
Oh my god. Well, I didn't
Especially those of you that just stood here and did nothing while this was going on.
A couple of the crowd does feel bad, and one kid who did join in says he does feel bad, and he points out that he thinks she went over to that Hall of Illusions. She swam while you were giving that speech, and now we all feel bad.
Sorry, what? What hall?
They gesture towards the where you guys actually went behind it. It was...
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she's basically swam up the river where you guys are on the gondola.
I'm gonna start heading over to the Hall of Illusions.
Yeah,
Okey-dokes.
gotta teach this thing. Gotta teach
And
this
that-
some manners.
And I'm assuming Ashai and Howard are both invested in the Kenku angle at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that investigation easily gets you to corner her, because it's that thing where like it's almost like the Terminator. You just lock eyes with her, and every time she like breaks through the crowd and shifts into something else, you're still approaching just at a steady pace, because you know this area. You have worked it. You are a Witchlight hand, so like finding people in crowds is a little easier for you. Especially here. You know who belongs and who doesn't, and what a guest actually looks like when they're walking around.
I'm following.
So yeah, you corner her. Let's see. Let me see if it specifies where it corners her. Okay, you guys get her basically like... let's see. You guys peeled off that way. She peels off towards the carousel. And you guys get like, while it's kind of, you know that area like in the back over here? Like behind some of the tents, you feel no hesitation towards going behind it because, again, one of the staff, and you grab her by the arm and she cannot escape. Effortless, like even though like with no crowd here, it doesn't even require the effort to grab her because she's got nowhere to go. And she looks at you and sighs. All right. I suppose you want to know a few things. And first off, you unless you know a thing or two about Kenku, you probably realize this isn't me voice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess first off, I want to know.
Yeah, this voice for you, you recognize it. That's Candlefoot's voice.
I want to know what's going on. Where is Candlefoot?
Well, Candlefoot, you know his job is to run the Hall of Illusions, and he's always been kind of sweet on the the
Yeah.
mermaid.
Yep. Then I guess let's see if I have notes.
Okay.
Because I'm looking for.
I will say Howard's there too.
Okay.
Yes.
I know that there's been some concern about this Kenku with Witch and Light, right? Because I remember they were talking about a Kenku last time.
Oh, and by the way, she introduces herself as Kettle Stream. Also, they spelled it wrong on the art. Wow. That's a wild typo. Hold on.
Oh, we're missing a T.
We're missing a T. Also, I thought it was Kettle Steam when I last read it, which no, it's Kettle. It is Kettle Steam. It's Kettle Steam on one card. It's Kettle Stream. Kettle Steam makes more sense because Kenku names are based off sound effects. It should be Kettle Steam. I don't know why they've renamed it. Okay, I guess a human did do this. Kettle Steam, Kettle Steam, Kettle Stream, Oh my god, these notes. Anyway. She admits that many years ago, she had made a pact with the Archfey who runs the Feywild, Zybilna. And this name I'm going to write out because it's a very Ed Greenwood name.
Yep. That's a name.
But yeah, she rules the Feywild domain of Prismere. This is her patron she's talking about. But as a warlock, she senses that her touch, or she's no longer in touch with her patron anymore. It feels like she can't reach out and talk to her like she used to, ask her questions and whatnot. Or her magic still works, but she can't, again, commune. She wants to talk to the carnival owners. So, she looks at you, sorry, Ashai. I keep reading your name tag there at the wrong place. It's like, yeah, I have to correct myself. She looks at you, Ashai, and says, I've been wanting to talk to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, but they keep giving me the cold shoulder. I'm sure they know more than they're letting on about what's going on with Zybilna. And then, during my last visit, I overheard them talking in their wagon. And she uses, with her Kenku mimicry, you hear a one-to-one imitation of Mr. Light. Oh, someone's going to find out about this. They'll shut us down. Followed by Witch's calm yet firm reply. We made this pact. Our hands were forced, but our eyes were open. We let this hourglass coven take what it wants, and in return, we stay in business. That's what you want, right? Now, I know I've been causing trouble in the carnival, but I am not going to stop until Mr. Witch and Mr. Light tell me what they know about Zybilna. And due to the terms of my pact, I can't go in there and check myself.
Can I take her there? Or do I need to try and get them to come to her?
If you feel... Oh, wait. Do you feel like you can take her... sorry. Do you feel like you can take her to them?
As long as she knows the way, and it sounds like she does if she was snooping.
Yeah.
So yeah, as long as she doesn't mind holding hands and walking over there, then yeah, I could take her.
Okay, so you three start heading that way. And we go to Dimitri and Maxwell following the haunting merfolk sobbing echoing on the waters below.
So it's is it coming from the Hall of Illusions or like behind it?
It's coming from Hall of Illusions in the water.
Wait, what? Oh, is there like water in the Hall of Illusions?
No, I mean like behind it,
Oh, okay.
the river.
Okay.
Like technically, I guess the maps or the module wants to say it's like right here, where it's like right up against it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then also I need to advance the timer a bit. So this will be soon. So you start to see people starting to head towards the big top now, as people are starting to rally for the big top extravaganza. Yet, you do see her beneath the waves, sobbing, and she does quite easily take notice of you too, and asks if you've come to heckle her some more.
No, I thought I'd just take a moment to talk to you.
What of?
Well, I didn't get to see your performance, and it seemed quite lovely from the start of it. So,
One out of the whole crowd.
No, it really
Well,
was a tragedy that
Two.
these.
I've got like painter supplies with me, and I'm gonna start like taking them out and like I'm getting ready to like paint a picture or whatever. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna like talk to her.
Are you going to paint a
I'm
picture
thinking-
because it'll last longer?
Oh,
No. You see, I just wanted to talk to you, one artist to another. So, you see, I know what that's like sometimes for people not to respond well to your art. But the truth is, not everybody's gonna like your art. But that doesn't matter. As long as someone likes your art, then there could be a whole crowd of jeering people. But as long as one person in that crowd appreciates you, that's the important part.
It's not about the art.
What is it
well,
about?
Do tell me about what it's about.
I feel like it's just the symptom of a greater thing. Everything's so foul and mean and bitter. Even my dear sweet Candlefoot's lost his voice. And she gestures to the Hall of the Illusions behind you.
Tell me about this Candlefoot. How did he lose his voice?
Neither of us know. But it's bad enough he's never been able to really speak his mind, but
I've got Mr.
I'll never
Bright
know
out.
what he thinks of me.
I got Mr. Bright out making sure he's hearing all this.
Little wood, the tiny wooden unicorn.
Yeah, that squeaks when I.
Squeak!
What is that? No. That's something else.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can't say I know anything about why his voice was stolen, but I can certainly look into that for you, and maybe we can get him his voice back.
That would be lovely. Or even if you can't, I feel like there's no tales of good or even heroics anymore. Just a single act of gallantry would help. It'd give me just to see the joy in the world once more. And yeah, yeah, she's basically, she refuses to go back until something can convince her that there's some good in the world.
Gotcha.
By merit of a good deed.
Well, we will do our best to get that his voice back.
Okie dokes. Yeah, she also, as you're about to wander off, she is giving off more examples about how she even mentions that she heard that someone fell from one of the rides today. And she didn't hear anything more about it, but she fears that, of course, someone would have, again, in this hopeless world.
Well, I'll tell her all about that.
You do?
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion.
With advantage?
Yeah, because you were there.
Okay. Dude, you give me a break. 7.
You tell a very factual and somehow unbelievable story. You were like, I was like a million feet off the ground.
Oh my god, I just exaggerated the whole time with like stuff that didn't matter, but with the stuff that did matter, I
It's
was
like,
telling
yep,
the
I
truth.
could have saved 2 dwarves. And she seems to not necessarily believe you, and she feels like she'd need a witness at this point.
Oh, come on. The guys in the carriage saw it.
Give me another persuasion.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try and help him.
Okay,
Is no advantage? Okay. He's like, yeah, I saw him do it. 23.
I'll take that. Yeah, you in your retelling, you mentioned to actually bring up the oh god, I'm trying to get his name right. The sapling.
Oh yeah.
It was
I don't-
no.
I don't remember.
Okay, there we go. The name here is really. Guess he's right up here, isn't he? Sometimes it takes a while to navigate this, and I apologize. Also, yeah, I'm assuming you guys were taking Kettle Steam to the employee area.
Yeah, to the staff area.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay, there it is. She mentions, well, if Northwind has seen it, I can at least verify with him. If you really did save someone today, you could save Candlefoot's voice. I'll go back. I'll finish my song.
Thank you. Thank you.
And as she does, she swiftly courses up the river faster than you guys could probably jog. And basically, the little bit of the crowd that hadn't dispersed, while you guys can only faintly hear it, she does finish a song. And the happiness ascends 2 levels.
Oh, that's very good. Very good.
And
See,
you
Mr.
got
Bright, good deeds bring about good things.
he sits there unicorningly.
That's right.
Speaking of which, do you recall your deal for entry, Ashai? It's been a while.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
So I will tell Kettle Stream or Steam, I love unicorns.
Good.
I forgot all about that deal. I forgot
good
about
for
that deal.
you. Good. Good. I like giraffes.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
Perhaps?
Giraffes. They're like goats but long. And staff area. Okay, yeah, you guys go up to the staff area, and it's quiet with only Burley there.
I'll ask Burley if he's seen Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
Well, they're getting ready for the big top show in a few minutes. But, wait. Who's that? And he looks to Kettle Steam, who waves. Oh, I'm just a friend. I've been I've just got a few questions for Mr. Witch and Mr. Lot. And Burley takes the moment to remove his jack-o'-lantern helmet, revealing a worried expression. Like, all right. Oh, sorry. Let me get his voice. Let me figure out a voice for Burley the Bugbear. And just for everyone's sakes, here is what he looks like again. So he here is actually taking off that pumpkin, and let me figure out a voice for him real quick. Because like I did have a voice for him last time, but I completely forgot what it was. There we go, got it. Okay.
Things have been happening around at the carnival for a while. People and things have gone missing. My bosses know more than they're telling, and you want to talk to them. But their hands are tied somehow, right? You're not talking? You're the first people I met that might be able to set things right. Witch and Light are good guys, but you'll need some leverage to make them spill the beans.
And he suggests that one of you guys purloin his Mr. Witch's pocket watch during the Big Top Extravaganza. In just a few moments.
Steal.
5-finger discount.
Okay. Sorry.
And no, I don't approve of theft. No one here does. But I'm pretty sure it's not stealing if you intend to give it back. I think. I'll help how I can. I can probably give you an opening, but please don't tell them I plotted. I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to lose my home, and this is probably the only way I'm going to see my brother again. And no harm will come to my bosses either. They might be flawed, but if you hurt them, let me just say, without them, this carnival would fall apart. And this is something that you feel in your heart is pretty true, Ashai, from your cursory time spent here. Well, cursory from your years here, I should say. And Burley shares the following pieces of information. The Witchlight Monarch, which is basically like the prom king of this carnival, is chosen by Mr. Light's Witchlight Vane. Witch and Light have no control over who the monarch will be, but it's always the guest who has contributed to the most happiness to the carnival. The monarch is also a charm that lets them fly. Oh, sorry, the monarch is also given a charm that lets them fly. He lets you know that Mr. Witch's Witchlight watch, well, that's fun to say, is attached to his waistcoat by a chain. So whoever tries to steal it needs something to break or unfasten that chain. And then finally, Durlaground, Candlefoot, and Palasha. Durlaground is let me see. Actually, did either of you meet neither of you met them. But I would say you've met Candlefoot. I almost called you Walter. Howie.
Yes, I have met Candlefoot.
Yeah, you've met Candlefoot, and the both of you have met Palasha.
Yep.
Durlaground, you know Ashai as the Lost and Found's displacer beast. He tells you that they're good eggs, but stay away from Thaco. He's untrustworthy. Which the guy is. He's in it. He's by the rules to a point, but it's like strictly a business sense. He's just that guy. He's Newman to you, Ashai.
Mm-hmm. So going to need something to break the chain. Going to need to steal the chain.
Any input from Howie?
I inner monologue. I'm dubious about this whole plan, to be honest.
Okay.
Stealing from the heads of the carnival to get this untrusty Kanku an audience with them. I don't like.
Well, it's
I'm
not just
trying
an audience; it's
like-
leverage, so that they'll talk. Because Burley wants info too, because his brother's missing, and they aren't talking.
I'm struggling.
It's okay.
Character-wise, I'm struggling to.
You are allowed to say no.
I am actually gonna opt out. This doesn't seem right to me. I am sorry. I kind of want to, personally speaking, I want to turn the Kanku over to the people of the fair, like people that are in charge. More like a citizen's arrest than anything else. What?
I'm trying to see if. Okay. She's definitely looks a little hesitant to being turned over. And give me. She's going to try and say no. Hold on. What if I gave you back the voice? Okay. And she holds out a doll.
Okay.
It looks like a. Let me double check to see. It doesn't specify what the doll looks like. So I'm going. Okay, it looks like it actually. Okay, Ashai. It looks like a tiny candlefoot with like button eyes.
I recognize that. That's Candlefoot.
Oh, sorry. Oh, and it does say corn husk doll. Okay, thorny stem tied around its neck. And she goes and what's with my my clock was going off. She goes to pull on the thorn. She pulls the thorny necklace off the doll, and as she's doing that, okay, if I go to pull, the voice leaves her mouth, and it's just kind of the sound of a kettle boiling.
Okay. Now, okay.
Then in Burley's voice from her, she says, "No leverage," and then begins to back away, hands up. Do you do anything?
I'll start talking. I don't know. Be difficult to break a chain on a person as you're meeting them. Sure, I got some improvised tools of the trade for breaking and entering, possibly speaking. I would have to see what type of lock he has set up for the pocket watch.
It's a normal pocket watch with chain in his like vest pocket. Burley describes, and he checks it all the time.
So it's just a simple clasp then attached
Yep.
to his. Oh, okay. Well, subtle fingers should be more than enough to lift that.
Deal's back on.
And I should be able to get you close. The only thing is I don't want this carnival to get destroyed, basically. Like, I don't want anything bad to happen in the carnival, but I also want the answers of where Hurley is, right? Is that his name?
Yep, Hurley.
Perfect. And they have not been answering questions, and I think that this is going to be the only way to get answers.
Let me close a few of these extra things I've got open right now. Don't need that. But yeah, now that they that's sort of a sigh of relief, and then in your own voice, Howard, subtle fingers should be more than enough.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Doesn't have much. Has enough understanding of how Kenku work. And I'll nod at the bird.
Okay. So as the Big Top Extravaganza is starting to whir up, Burley kind of brings you off to like a backstage area. However, Dimitri and Maxwell, you guys, just a few moments earlier, see, or maybe like just seconds earlier, kind of or hear a laughing coming out from the Hall of Illusions as a clown rushes out, saying, "I can't believe it's back. Not sure what happened, but it's back. I'll take it. Oh, I'm not going to waste a second longer. I'm going to go tell Palasha how I feel. How I really feel." Paying you basically, you two no mind. And then like a big closed for big time, or sorry, closed for out for lunch sign, sorry, is posted across the Hall of Illusions in front of you two as the mime runs off. Curtin Mason?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, you two witnessed that. They basically the guy. Yeah,
sorry, I thought you were talking to the other group.
No, this is for you guys because you guys were out by the Hall of Illusions where he worked.
Oh right, yeah.
Let's see if there it is.
So are we still like standing? Oh no, she went to finish the show or whatever.
Yeah, she went to
I
go
guess,
finish her show, and then I
yeah.
guess Candlefoot's gonna rush over at the end of it for a nice little big finale, and that ties in neatly to the two ranks you guys got up there. And in fact, I'm pretty sure, with returning his voice, I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure
We're maxed out. Dude.
you might be maxed out here. But yeah, here's the dude that just ran out, gleeful, as happy as you could surmise.
He's got my voice back. I have.
I think I'm pretty sure this raises it another level, but I have to make sure.
That's right, dude. We're going straight to
You
9.
guys are going all the way. Yeah, straight to 9.
Yeah.
What a
Stitch.
number. What a beautiful number. There it is.
Will you be our Witchlight monarch? The fun of the Feywild for all of the family?
Okay, and then if... Oh, it was on... Okay.
Guys, I think we're going to get the ability to fly.
I think you might. There it is.
What can I say? We learned it.
It goes up. Oh, okay, yeah. It is up and it's capped, but it would have gone up by 2. There's almost... You can almost smell the happiness on the air. It's straight up euphoric to be here, and the Big Top Extravaganza is no exception. And let me get better music on for this, actually. Which, unfortunately, is not going to reflect on the YouTube because I didn't want to have noise, so I could have cleaner editing if I go back to use it later. But, pretty sure... Yeah. No, not this one. This one. Oh god, did it... Oh, it's playing in both. I gotta mute it. This is... There we go. There we go. So yeah, the lights dim and a hush falls over the crowd. And a second later... Oh, yep. As the spectators have finished filing in and the seats have finally been filled, a spotlight illuminates a lithe elven figure in a silver hoop suspended above the silver ring, a center ring by silk ropes. The elf wears a dazzling suit and of diamond-paned mirrors and a pair of butterfly wings. His scepter is topped with a spinning vane. Welcome, one and all, to this evening's extravaganza. I, Mr. Light, prepare to be delighted. And as several carnival stars, or several star performers from the carnival pop out and go on through their various performances, Mr. Light, serving as their ringmaster, conducts one onto the other. And opening over the course of an hour, we start with Burley, who leaves you two, Ashai and Howie, in the back, to perform several feats of strength. And then, after his act is done, he comes back and starts to get ready with you. Palasha, on the other hand, is now singing, serenading the audience from a clamshell bathing pool, with Candlefoot the Mime playing silent game, or actually not so silent anymore, engaging in jovial back and forth and crowd work as he kind of unicycles around her. We've got... Okay, so then how are Dimitri and Maxwell seated in this?
Yeah, I want to go to the main event, wherever that's at.
Sorry, I assumed you guys were there. My apologies.
Yeah.
I assumed you guys were
the
headed
big
there.
top? Okay, it's
Yeah,
the big top.
it's at the big
Okay,
top.
Yeah, I want to be like...
My apologies. I'm also trying to make sure I get this to a good point for time's sake, because I know we wanted to make sure Howie could get to bed by midnight. So,
Sorry.
no, it's all good. As the extravaganza continues, how do y'all feel about this? Ashai, this is kind of just par for the course, but this time in particular feels like it's a particularly good one for you. The air's almost sweet with the joy and the laughter of the various people in the crowd.
I'd say my character's very happy and almost forgetting about his lost item.
Okay.
I'm glad everybody's having a good time.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, the show continues as fairy dragons and with bright streamers tied to their tails perform dazzling acts of synchronized flying as a troupe of acrobats, clowns, and fire breathers parade about. And let's see.
It's almost like I've got butterflies in my stomach, you know?
Yep. As the show gets towards its end, Burley kind of gets you Ashai and Howie ready. Feel free to converse amongst the two of you to figure out, or to sort of figure out like who's going to go for it. As Mr. Light towards the crowd. Let me see. Yeah. He asks if any of the guests would like to perform their own acts.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna wait for somebody else.
As like there's a drum roll and there a spotlight is kind of traveling around the audience.
Well, I have an instrument. I could play to distract if
Burley's like,
I
that's
have
a
that.
good idea.
I have bagpipes,
yeah.
but I don't know what you
Go-
guys. I have no idea what you guys are doing. So
My proficiency type thing was painting. I'm not sure that is a thing for in the middle of an act.
I guess I could kind of like go with the flow here. I see Ashai up there. I'm like, yeah, okay, I guess, you know.
Yes, Shai's talking to like the guy working the lights.
Yeah. If Ashai wants to do a
Start
performance,
squeezing her way into
the.
there.
I could try helping.
Or see, or his, sorry, it's the icon. My bad. His way. My
I
bad.
know, it's okay.
I'm so sorry. But yeah, as he's squeezing in there, he begins working his way down and into the big top, and then we've got Dimitri, kind of squeezing his way in over, and then flomping forward and getting back in. As the two of you decide to clamor together for a group performance, feel free to give me some performance checks.
Yeah. 4.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. Of course, it's bagpipes.
Well, that's still half so far. I'm gonna give it 3 failures before you guys are let's 3 failures before 3 successes. Sorry, make 3 successes before 3 failures. Both of you do it at the same time. So 1 and 1, go again. Oh boy, yeah, you guys are working in absolute discordance.
What is going on? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are trying to figure out each other's groove.
Yeah.
And it's-
okay.
it's-
You know
it's-
what?
it's difficult.
I'm gonna get my toy unicorn out.
I'm gonna.
I
move
believe
through
Ashai, you got a special boon at the start of this too. One of you did, I think.
I'm gonna move through the crowd, casting prestidigitation to make it sound like people are like, "Oh, they're trying their best. Well, good for them."
Yeah, you guys have advantage. You guys have a pity advantage from the crowd on your last roll here.
Okay. I got my mouse out. I got my stuffed animal out. Okay, I don't need to roll. Or do I?
You just hold it up and just hope for the best as Ashai kind of steals the spotlight from you.
All right. Thank God. 11.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you know what, I'm gonna take it. Namely because well actually here's going to be the deciding factor. Give me 1 performance check as well, Maxwell. To sell the crowd work.
Oh no!
Well, what's that? Oh, an 8.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, the jeering. Okay.
jeering.
Yeah, there's some jeering going on, and let me see. Apparently, okay, so Mr. Light gives you a almost a pit. He like let's play him out, folks. Let's play him out, folks. And as this,
he's giving us the hook, dude.
while this does not negatively affect. Oh wait, hold on. No, this does not negatively affect the.
I was gonna say that's over.
Yeah, you know but during all of this, Howard,
Yes.
Mr. Witch is checking his watch, and he is just bewildered by this performance, and seems to be holding it, or seems to have like placed it, and has got both hands on the railing in front of him, watching this, and just kind of a bewildered, utter, dumbfounded, like, Ashai, you're better than this. Give me a sleight of hand check. With advantage.
How can I do that if he's currently looking at it?
No, he's not. Sorry, no, he puts away. Sorry, he put it away to get bewildered by, because like this is just it's so captivating. He needed to put his full weight on the banister in front of him just to watch this. It's so mind-bogglingly bad. With advantage.
Oh, advantage, so I'll just roll it again.
And that is enough. Let's see. Do you have? I'm assuming you. What are you using to detach the chain?
Oh, it just have to be my fingers, essentially.
I mean, actually, I think you've got thieves' tools, so I'm just going to assume you're using that because it's the specificity is interesting here. But yeah, you definitely with your thieves' tools, you have a little crimping file and just kind of effortlessly get one of the links snapped. And you've got the watch.
Okay.
And do you slip away now?
Yeah, I'm gonna slip away.
Give me that stealth check now. With advantage, because again, he is distracted.
Please.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
That was close, but yes. It takes a good while before an interrupted
About I'll be resolving this later. The show must go on first.
as Ashai, your performance ends and you notice Mr. Light up. Oh, sorry, I always get the two mixed up. Mr. Witch up top clearly is nervous now about something. As you guys are being ushered off stage.
All right.
And let me see.
I must have done really good.
Yep. Okay, so the performance winds up with. Oh no, actually, no. You guys were the finale, unfortunately.
Oh boy.
They're like, well, there will be more of a show tonight. Do come around for the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch in 4 hours. As basically the three of you are kind of in the crowd, and Howie, you're reunited with Burley, and he's asking, "Did you get it?"
Yes, I got the watch.
Good.
Now, are you gonna take the Kenku with you when you go talk to the? Okay. Why do I keep getting them mixed up? Is it Mr. Witch or Mr. Light?
Both of them, right?
Yeah.
I made sure she was not going anywhere.
And then she looks at him and just goes,
Not going anywhere.
and as she's casually sitting in one of the staff area seats.
Okay.
Let me see.
Weird.
She shrugs and then just suddenly turns into Burley.
No, that's not nice.
In sort of a mocking back and forth, jeers the faux Burley's head. And then shifts into Candlefoot. Then Thaco. And then makes a mocking tone, and Burley does enjoy this one a bit. And then a little bit of back and forth with the... sorry, as I'm going over these notes here. Okay. You know what's funny?
What's that?
Oh, no, actually, no. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty immediate. almost immediately after the show, you see Mr. Witch and Mr. Light coming out of the staff entrance to the big top, and they begin approaching Burley and asking, "All right, you've been asking a lot of questions, and now you've been forcing our hands. Where is it? I need it back. I'm not going to cause a scene in front of the guests, but please give it back." And then, yeah, he's looking to Burley's for it. What will it take? I know it's been taken. And Burley, after the little bit of pressure, you can kind of see him just kind of like, while just barely under his pumpkin, his lip is quivering, and it's clear that he's about to squeal. What do you two do? Well, it's not so much that he's about to squeal. It's more like he's can't quite work up the nerve to confront them. He has the leverage. He knows you've got it. Or did you hand it to him already, or no?
Yeah, I did hand it to him.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So he's got the leverage, but he's just can't quite work up the gumption to interrogate them until Kettle Steam finally chirps up and says, "Oh God, they're making me." This is the most tangled up chapter, unfortunately. But would you believe Jack didn't touch on Kettle Steam at all in ours?
Oh, Jack.
Old friend of ours.
Jack.
Let's see where you are. Fortunately, I've been having to scroll to find my notes, and that's not exactly helpful. I wish I had the physical book. That would make this a lot easier, actually. Yeah, so after a brief while, oh crap. I'm not quite sure if any. So, the Big Kettle Steam just kind of nudges Burley, and then basically, again, leverage, as he kind of squeaks out, I need to know where my brother is, okay? I gotta know. I haven't seen him in so long. And you guys aren't doing anything, and you haven't talked about it, and I won't give you back this watch until you tell me where he is. And they both look at each other and promise to show him where he's gone once they return the watch. And you know, Ashai, that their word is good. But you feel like Burley, even though he trusts Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, he's somewhat hesitant to trust them in this moment.
But how about the Kenku? Is the Kenku trying to get
The Kenku's basically just shoving him at this point, like, come on, do it. But she basically can't say explicitly the reason why and what she wants at this point. She just looks at the two, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, like with you know what I've asked you already. I need to know. Are either of you going to maybe pass on a word of encouragement, or are you just going to let him stew?
Also, elbow him and tell him, think of your brother.
Yes, my brother. Anything for him. And he kind of like sticks an arm out and Mr. Witch slowly, with his big, I'm going to say sausage-like fingers, opens up his hand and collects his watch. All right. Then follow me to Candlefoot Station. And he begins to take you two to the Hall of Illusions. How are Maxwell and Dimitri doing, though, at the end of the show? Where were you during this?
Well, I was, moving through the crowd during their performance, and then afterwards, I'm just enjoying the show. And
Okay, my
hung out
apologies.
with everybody else.
Okay, and where did you go afterwards, you two? While they're in their dealings with Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
Yeah, I would have followed Maxwell around.
So what's the mood like in the carnival after?
It's still really good.
Okay, and
like even after that
everything's
performance,
going
it's seen
normally or
more as like a
whatever?
joke.
There is everything's operating as it was before. Essentially, there isn't
Yes.
this is the after dark mode or anything. Like
No,
that.
no. If anything, this is like the midday, like the midnight, not midnight, but like the mid-evening performance. It's not the grand finale for the evening. Halftime show, if you will. That's probably the better way to look at it.
I'm gonna go check on the mermaid and see how she's doing now that.
Oh, she did swim back to Silver Song, and when you do go back to the lake, you do notice that she and Candlefoot have been kind of waxing poetic with one another, and the crowd, if a bit saccharine, is finding it cutesy wootsy, because he's just able to, alongside her song, is able to prestidigitate himself, and is sort of like adding to her performance with little sparks and shows and displays upon the water. When she's
done with her performance, I'm gonna try to get her attention.
Okay. Yeah, she notices you halfway through and nods, and then dives in to the water and swims over, and comes up to the docks to talk.
Oh, well, it's lovely to see you're in such a much better mood. I feel like it's time to finish my painting. And I
You've
kind of
kept your word.
I pull out my painting that I started earlier, and it's like, one of those quick and dirty like sketch paintings, but like I show, and it's like her at the river before, but like her face is missing, so like it doesn't have her expression or whatever.
Oh, perfect. Well, now you can finally get the smile. And then she lets you get her good side. Puts a little stank on it.
I finish the painting, and I kind of like gesture like I'm gonna give it to her, but then I give it like a second guess. I don't know how well you'll be able to handle this painting, but maybe I can give this to Candlefoot for you.
Yeah, Candlefoot, with his wings, his wings enable him to fly a little, I guess, apparently. Unless he's standing on his feet there in the art. I'm not entirely sure. Because it doesn't necessarily say that he can fly, but I like the idea that he could just actually, I'm going to say he can levitate.
You kind of like hover over the ground.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's a good visual. I'm going to say he can do that. And he just kind of slides along the tip of the water and approaches you. I can take it. I'll put it up in a rest area.
And I'll hand him the painting.
And the mood is still up. And so we got the hero, the Maxwell, and... Oh, pardon. Okay. Well, you guys go there. You see, basically, as you guys are departing, you witness Ashai, Howard, the Kenku, and Mr. Witch and Mr. Light leaving the staff area and heading towards the Hall of Illusions.
It's been a lovely evening so far, but I get a bad feeling about that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. I feel like something's going on with them.
Yeah. quite shady individuals.
What do you say we do a little bit of? And I you can see I'm like clearly searching for the word.
I pull out my magnifying glass.
Beneficial surveillance, we'll call it.
Agreed.
I'm gonna try and like discreetly follow them.
Okay, give me yeah, you both can give me stealth checks if you want to see how well you're
Oh
fiddling
boy,
through
here
the
we
crowd.
go.
Oh, I think I should just follow, like, behind Maxwell because yeah. That's yeah. I've got disadvantage on stealth. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the crowd is staring at these two individuals attempting to be inconspicuous. Roll me a d8 to see what notices you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, first come, first serve.
I got a
Yep.
4.
Yeah, a painted sign of an elf wearing a jester's hat springs to life and exclaims, "We hope you're having a delightful evening."
All right. Hey, well, thank you.
The sign does not respond.
Well, it should have.
"We hope you're having a delightful evening." And you guys continue on.
Is this a ride? I don't know.
But you definitely are noticed by Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, who ask you, Howard and Ashai, if those two are with you. Were they conspirators in this? Sorry, I got their voice wrong. Were those two with you? Were they conspirators in this?
They look directly at us when they're like those two, and I like look behind me. I'm like, who are they looking at?
And then it's like,
Ooh, he's delightful. He's got jokes.
I have my mouse in my hand and I'm just like pointing it out to Maxwell. So you like see this wooden mouse? Like when I squeeze it like this, it makes a noise. I could never figure it out. You try it.
I could never figure it out. The phrase most repeated by Dimitri.
Yeah.
Conspirators? No. They've been pleasant acquaintances since being at the fair, though.
Well, judging by the fair's current camaraderie, I'm inclined to not disagree. Oh, yes, I couldn't agree more myself. It's delightful with how euphoric it is. I've never been happier. You know what? I don't think it's a bad thing that they robbed you a little bit, old witchy. Don't call me that. As he sighs and just kind of gestures towards you, Ashai, Howie, and I guess at the moment Kettle Steam to sort of come into the Hall of Illusions. As a line's beginning to file up, as it still says out to lunch because Candlefoot's not there working it. But he beckons you all in and past the I believe it's called they called it a marionette. I want to make sure I'm getting the words there right. But this, and now that the rest of you are walking past it, Howard was unable to identify it. But the other three of you may attempt a history check to identify this wooden mannequin of a grinning, raven-haired woman whose sign reads Tasha the Wizard. What do you know about her?
What do I know?
That it's a name.
Yes. I know slightly more than
And
that.
how
guy.
close do you all to get into studying this as you guys are entering the Hall of Illusions?
I'm like outside looking in. I'm like
Yeah,
still like
yeah.
pretending
Oh, okay. So
like
yeah,
I'm
you two are just
discreetly
squinting, looking at
following.
it. Like you guys, you got nothing. You can read the label All it says is Tasha, known for her hideous laughter. That's it. The two of you, the other three, I guess Ashai could attempt a history check too.
I like to think that like
Yeah.
Mr. Witch and Mr. Light like motion for, even for me and Dimitri to come in, and I'm still like look behind me like he's motioning to someone.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Would a shy have advantage though from being like surrounded, like seeing it at the fair constantly? Maybe?
I would say this is more about whether or not you learned about this thing in general. Just because you look at it a bunch of times doesn't mean you learn about the thing.
They're true.
Might ask questions.
Maybe. But that would be how you'd have learned it at that point.
Yeah.
This is just establishing whether or not you know more than the name tag at this point. But if no one is getting any closer, you're going in. Yeah, Mr. Light pokes around the corner. Oh, do hurry up, you two. I can smell a future monarch. Come on in. Let's go.
Is he talking to me?
He's
Bright?
just
Mr.
gesturing,
Bright?
flailing towards the two of you to sort of get under the out of order sign.
Mr. Bright.
It
is he
won't
talking to me?
bite. It's not enchanted. Come on.
All right, I think he's talking to me, Mr. Bright.
You with the scales and you with the short.
Oh, I saw this.
I like me.
I don't see any other half elves.
I think they've spotted us, Dimitri.
Yeah, me too. I could have swore I was the sneakiest.
So far.
Well, I guess if they've spotted us, we might as well go in.
As the charade is up, it is up, I suppose.
So as Mr. Witch and Light move through the Hall of Illusions, their reflections in the mirrors show them as gloomy Shadarkai children, which are basically people from the Shadowfell. It's the inverse of the Feywild. That's about all I can drop there. So with their own youthful reflection, each of your own youthful reflections following behind, soon they call you to a halt. The mirrors now reflect everyone's true age. Mr. Witch addresses you in a hushed tone. Everything you seek and more lies beyond this mirror. If you mean to step through it, then stand through the glass and repeat this rhyme. Hither, thither, here and there. Wander, yonder, show me where. But, I would say, do stick around to finish the show first.
So you want us to enjoy the rest of the carnival first before we go through here?
It would be a shame if the monarch left before his crowning.
Okay. Then I'll
But
see you later.
we can let you... This portal will work at your own discretion. We need to get back to our stations. But now you know how to operate it.
How do they look in the mirror?
Oh, how do they look? It's their current ages now. But I will say, it looks the same. But I will say there is some art for this when they open the portal.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
After a short while, it does close.
What was that saying again? Hither, thither, here and there.
Hither, thither, here and there. Wander yonder, show me where. And I actually may have to call it here. We can finish up the carnival next time as the hour here wraps up. And we have enough time for you guys to explore a few more things. And then for the big topic extravaganza, or you can plow right through and jump into chapter 2 if you'd like.
Well, there's not really a lot left, right?
Each of you can give me an Arcana check real quick if you'd like. Arcana or History.
That's the same -1. There it is.
Crying.
Oh my gosh, I'm so good today.
Dimitri and Howie recall that time does flow differently in places like the Fae. That there probably is no rush at this very second. What is the harm in a little fun?
Yeah.
The portal will still be here. But it's still up to y'all. Mr. Witch checks his time one more time and departs. Mr. Light leaves as well. See you or not? Hopefully, yes. As he winks at you, Maxwell.
I don't know what that means, but hooray for me.
Okay. And then we're going to pause there. And I'm going to stop streaming.